See, we stay in the kitchen. What? Niggas don't stop, we some men on a mission. What? Cooking up beats, then we send them through the streets. When them niggas hurry coming, then them niggas start bitching.
Yo, man. It's your boy Bills.
And it's your boy Knox.
And we in the kitchen. We back at it. What's the episode 4?
Yeah, I believe so.
Episode 4. Oh, man.
4 Horsemen.
Season 2. You know what it is. We back at it, man. We got a lot of things to talk about. A lot. Last weekend we had our We in the Kitchen event. You know what I mean? We gotta talk about that. A lot of things happen in the sports as well. Also in the entertainment. You know what I mean? But before we start, what we need you to do is find us at Total Define Entertainment on YouTube channel. We want you to subscribe, like, share,
and don't forget to hit that notification bell. Don't forget.
And when you hit that bell, we come knock. Did that make sense? I don't know. Oh, get the
and then you see us.
You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody, man. E-Dubs After Dark, Keisha Passion for Fashion, Cooking with Corey. You know how we doing it, man. We coming. You know what I'm saying? But Nas, what's up, man? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling wonderful, man. A little tired, man. It's been a long week, but
okay.
I'm here and I'm ready, man.
I hear that, man. The same here, man. It's been a busy week, man. I want to say I want to give a shout out to my son who just graduated 8th grade yesterday.
Congratulations.
You know what I mean? Shout out to my son Aiden, yo, man. Proud of you, man. Love you to death. You know, he's going to high school now. Shout out. I think he had chose Rome. So
okay.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
Shout out to my son, man. High honors to him. That's what's up. What you got going on now?
Oh man, I ain't got much going on, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just understanding what's going on with these sports, man. It's like it's so unpredictable how things is occurring right now, man. And you know, we definitely going to discuss that with y'all. That's what we do here.
Oh yeah.
But it's crazy, man. Like, so where do you want to start at, man?
Man, where can we start at? It's a lot going on, man. But to start off, we can start with the NBA. We got the Pacers and OKC. Oh man, the odds still has OKC winning, but what do you think about this series so far? Well, Pacers is up 2-1, everybody.
2-1. Right. But see, this is the thing. That's why you can't give games away. Actually, the Thunder's supposed to be up 2-1.
Yeah,
they supposed to win both games at home, and then, you know, now what they're going to have to do is to win tomorrow night.
They're gonna have to do that,
right? But this the thing. Okay, this the thing. My man Benedict, what's his name? Benedict Mathurin. Like, this dude scores 27 points last night.
Right.
He outscored the Thunder's bench.
Yes.
This bench scored 20 points. That's not going to happen every game.
No, it's not. Well, this is his first time that I've seen him even get busy like that. For real. Like in the playoffs.
But he had the opportunity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Tips, take notes. But
not you, but we're gonna get.
Well, we gonna get to you.
Yeah.
We gonna get to you.
You know
but this is the thing. When you have younger players,
right?
And you know, they still got that testosterone building up. Yeah. They seeing everything going on. So they like, man, I just want to be out there, man. I'm gonna give it my all. But we wasn't expecting that.
No.
And I'm pretty sure the Thunder wasn't expecting that neither. But just another thing that I just want to add on before I give it to you. Rick Carlisle is a championship winning coach also.
Yeah.
So with that being said, he trusts his guys. When the other night, the first game, when they didn't call a timeout, he trusts them.
He won with Dallas with Dirk.
Yeah, they beat Miami.
That was him, right?
D-Wade and LeBron and them.
Right, yeah.
They I mean,
with Dirk and Jason Kidd. Right.
Yeah. So, like Tyrese Halliburton said, he said, He didn't call timeout. He trusts us in that moment.
Right.
Plus, if you call timeout, the Thunder gets to set their
Yeah,
defense.
definitely.
So that's it
You
don't
want- you
always
keep
work.
them- but you want
but-
to keep them on their heels.
Exactly, and that's how they were able to pull that game off. So Thunder, y'all, I'm pretty sure they're gonna come out with a sense of urgency.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna tie it up, but they definitely can't go home down 3-1 because the Pacers
No,
are
they
capable
can't.
of winning the game on the road.
I see that the Pacers smell blood. You know what I mean? Right now, I don't think no one, even us, because we did pick OKC of taking it all. But right
Mhm.
now, what we're seeing is one, I think is great coaching on both sides. That's one. But Carlisle is winning over that because what I've noticed, right, is that with the Pacers, they like to run.
Yeah,
We already know that,
up
right?
tempo. Yeah,
But going against the top defense in the league, which is with OKC, when they're running, they're keeping OKC on their heels, not giving them a chance to set up.
right.
You know what I mean? And when they do, because they do get into this half court battle and things of that nature, but both teams, they're not even switching. They stand with their man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's changed as
Right,
well,
because
too.
they so confident in their defensive
Yeah.
players like
Right.
Wild, my man Wallace, Dort,
Mhm.
Alex Caruso. But remember
But-
we spoke on that last year. Well,
But
this
that's also
beginning of the season.
on the Pacers side too.
No, but what I'm getting at is that Josh Giddey move, trading him to Chicago for Alex Caruso.
Yeah, definitely.
That was a major move
Yeah.
because if they still had Josh Giddey, they wouldn't be where they at right now. Like Caruso does a lot. That's not really going to show up on a stat sheet.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
but I think Pacers right now has found a way to disrupt Shea. That's one because Neymar has been playing great D on him. You know, of course they're going to get their fouls and things of that nature, but I think the defense on Shea, Jalen Williams as well too, because I think the Pacers is locked in defensively, right? Because you're going to have to be because OKC is a high scoring team, right? So you have to be locked in and disrupt the way they move the ball and stuff like that. I'm seeing that with Neesmith, Nembhard, Halliburton, Turner, even Turner. He's slow as shit, but shit, Chet is not even getting anything like that.
But Nembhard knows Shea very well. Like they grew up together.
Oh, okay.
So they know. So he's like looking at him like, I know you.
Okay.
Still,
I know that.
I know you. Yeah. I know you better than you know what I'm saying, than others do.
Well, there you go then, and you can see it's frustrating Shea too as well. You know what I mean? But it's gonna, if they go down 3-1, it's over because they did say, right. They did say the teams that win the first game 77% of the time wins the series. So the Pacers won the first game.
Right.
So even though the eyes is still on OKC to win it all, don't be surprised that, the Pacers, because I'm telling you, man, they smell blood in the water and they coming. Them motherfuckers is
Don't forget, we've seen a lot of teams go up 2-1 and still lose.
That's true. That's true. That's true. And I won't get it past OKC because they still a great team. You know what I mean? They may just go ahead and tie it up. But at the same time, you in they crib. They already took one and y'all
So
crib.
you gotta take one.
So the pressure is really on OKC at this point.
It's definitely pressure's on them.
It ain't no pressure on the Pacers. So the Pacers with no pressure with the Pacers, now they can play freely. Now they defense is going to be on 1,000 now. You feel me? Because the Russ is letting them play too.
Yeah.
You feel me?
See that's the thing that favors OKC, the physicality of it. If they let them continue to play physical, that's their game.
Who? OKC?
Yes.
That's the Pacers game. The Pacers been playing physical. But the Pacers have been playing physical since, matter of fact, the whole season. That's their style of play.
But that's also the OKC style. So we got to see whose style will come out with the physicality.
Well, right now it's 2-1. So right there, that's showing you that the Pacers out physically OKC. They 2-1.
But they was down. Wasn't they down 2-1 to Denver also?
Who was?
OKC.
I don't know. Were they? I mean,
they was down because don't forget they won the first game.
Denver.
No,
Murray
listen.
hurt and all that stuff.
No, they won the first game.
OKC won. Hurt over there.
OKC won the first game. Then Denver won the second game.
Okay.
And then they went out there and won the third. Then then they wound up going to 7, of course. But I think it was down. I think it was down 2 games to 1.
I mean,
they gonna
have to do something though. I will say that.
So they already been battle tested.
You know
what I mean? Both teams have.
Yeah, really. I mean, look, and I had to correct myself, y'all, because I did say last year's Eastern Conference series against the Pacers and the Celtics went to 7. No, I forgot we swept them, but it went to like the games were close.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, because they were already a scrappy type of team. I think they just got even more scrappier. You know what I mean?
But they had injuries too. Tyrese missed like 2 games.
Yeah, and the other guy you said who scored 27 last night.
Oh, Benedict Mathurin.
Benedict, yeah, he was hurt as well last year. So we like to see a good series. Right now, we seeing that the refs is letting them play. Some of the foul calling is it's a lot of baiting going on still, but the refs is letting them be physical. I think
as they should.
It would go down to the wire as we want it to be because right now the ratings is low. You know what I mean? They versus last year's championship game. The ratings for the OKC and Pacers is low, so they gotta.
That's to be expected because
they gotta make something happen.
Small market team,
smaller market. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So hey, man, I like the Pacers, man, to go up. I'm not
changing my pick. I still got the Thunder. You know what I mean? It's like
I gotta see something from Shea. I know I'm flip flopping, man, but damn, man, come on.
He had 38, 34, and 24. He ain't gonna score 24 points again. He ain't gonna do that. No.
I mean, I don't expect it, but they is roughing them up, and they not switching on defense. Them guys is playing, man, and they sliding through their picks as well. You know what I mean? Which is crazy.
Like since we, there's a game going on right now. Yeah. The Florida Panthers and the Edmonton Oilers Stanley Cup finals. The Panthers are up 2 games to 1, but what's the score now, my brother?
Last time we checked, it was tied up.
3-3. Yeah, it was up 3-0.
Yeah.
Now the last we saw was 3-3. We just want to give y'all a quick update on what's going on because I believe it's going to be over by next week. Next time we have a segment, it's going to be over. I mean, so we just want to run it by y'all right now. So we looking at? It's still 3-3.
Yeah, it's still 3-3
in the third period.
Hold on 1 second. Let me check it out. Third period. Yep.
Still 3-3. All right. Maybe my man, what's my man named that came from the Brewers over there in the trade? Brad Marchand. Maybe he do something because I know Connor McDavid had the bounce back game because they beat them 6-1 the other night, and him and the other guy, my man over there, they ain't do nothing. From Oilers. So sometimes you got to get beat down to get up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's how it is. Like they spend a lot of time in the penalty box. You can't help your team if you're in the penalty box.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we just want to, we'll keep y'all posted as we go.
3 man. Oilers.
How much time left?
And the Panthers, it was 16 minutes and 53.
Oh, we got plenty of time.
Seconds left. So it looked like it just. You know what I mean? Started, so yeah.
So it still might be some hope for you guys that took the over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we have 6 goals right now.
Yeah.
And normally, it's like 7. It's 7 normally. I don't know what was the line after the game started, but last I
Right.
saw was 6 goals.
Mm.
So, all right, moving on.
Yeah, so right now the Oilers is trying to make a comeback and tie this thing
Right,
up.
because they don't
But
want to
we'll
go down
see.
3-1.
Yeah, right.
See, so we in the
Mhm.
same predicament with the NBA Finals and the
Yep.
Stanley Cup Finals. It's 2-1 right now.
Mm-hmm.
So just keep y'all, you know what I mean,
Yeah,
y'all
man.
the info. Let y'all know. Keep y'all updated on what's going on here.
Yeah. So Knox, did you watch the Mike Beasley versus Lance Stevenson 1-on-1?
To be honest with you, no, I didn't do that.
Oh
I heard
man.
about it,
Mm.
but I didn't get around to watching that. So
Yeah.
I can't comment on anything about that. I just go by what I heard. But
Yeah.
what people say, I don't. I like to take it in face value of what I observed.
Yeah, I want to say
So,
that
what's
was
your take on that?
that was definitely very interesting to watch. I watched the face off first because I was seeing it in my feed. So I'm like, let me go ahead and check out the face off with Mike Beasley and Lance Stevenson. And Mike Beasley was on one. I ain't gonna front. At the face off made you want to. All right, I gotta check out
All
this
right,
this
I'm gonna check it out.
this 1-on-1 John. But then when it led to the 1-on-1, I ain't gonna front. Them balls is balling, but you can the the uh the endurance, you know what I mean? Because them guys, that 1-on-1 shit, it's a lot of energy. So you can see them getting tired,
Ain't no help.
sitting down, you know what I mean?
Ain't no help.
Timeouts and breaks and things of that nature. But it was definitely very, very interesting, very intriguing. Them guys is balling. Shout out to Lance Stevenson and Mike Beasley. Mike Beasley won. And them balls is balling. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna front, but fatigue played a part and
What
that.
did the game go to?
What was it? What was it? 30-28 or some shit like that.
They won by 2.
Don't quote me on that now because Lance stopped making shots. So he was like, I want to say 18, maybe 20, 21 or some shit like that.
Well,
You know what I mean? But Mike Beasley, I think he had like 31, 32.
well, we
You
all
know
know
what I
Mike
mean?
Beasley was a beast coming out
Yeah.
of Kansas State.
Yeah,
You
don't
know
don't
what I mean?
quote me on the score. I don't have it in front of me, but Mike, yeah, I mean, it was definitely a
Number
good
2
job.
overall pick, 2008.
It was definitely a good job, man. They started off, in the beginning, they was getting physical, man. They was up there, you know what I mean? It was dope. So
I just want to ask you a real quick question. Did
what's
Beasley
that?
look like he was high? You know he always looked like he high.
I mean, he would tell you. He was saying it in the face off. He was like, "Nigga, I'm good at rolling." Some shit. Some fly away. He said it that he's smoking shit. And Lance Stevenson, man,
You can tell.
you know what I mean?
You can always
He
look
like,
at his eyes.
you know
You know what I mean?
he like, man, you ain't dedicated. Some shit like that. He like, what you mean? I'm dedicated. I roll blunts. What you talking about? On some shit like that. So yeah, I mean, he ain't say that verbatim, but I'm just going, yeah, I mean, as far as my memory.
Pretty much that's what he was saying.
Yeah, right. You know what I mean? But it was definitely fun.
Subliminally.
But I would definitely like to see more of a 1-versus-1 type of feel because that feel actually gave it gave you schoolyard type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody crowd around and so that was definitely the feel, man.
I'm gonna definitely go
Definitely.
check that out, man.
Definitely. Hey man, moving on, man. We got football, man. We got
Yes, we do.
Michael Parsons not getting his extension yet.
But
Is he at camp?
do that surprise you?
Is he at camp right now or not?
I saw in an interview on one of the networks. I ain't giving y'all no love. But I did see on one of the networks, and he was talking, and they asked him, and he said, "Well, y'all just have to see." Basically, like he didn't really give them an answer.
Right.
So I can't give you an answer because Michael Parsons ain't giving nobody an answer yet.
Yeah, this is the time for the contract. I guess the teams is looking at the tax and all this crazy shit, and cap space and all that.
Happens every year.
But they always wait to the last minute.
Jerry.
And I don't, Jerry.
That's how he operates. So that doesn't
So I don't know
surprise me.
how
That don't
that
surprise me at all when it comes to
yeah,
Jerry. But what it's going to do,
because how
it's
that
going to
build
raise that
continuity
market. It's going to raise that contract.
for
Micah
Micah
going to get paid.
somewhere else, definitely.
How Martin used to say it, he's about to
Yeah.
get broke off.
But Jerry can't afford to lose him. For real, for real.
It ain't going to happen. He just move at his own speed.
Yeah.
And the longer he wait, because you got to think Max Crosby got his money with that set, and then my man Myles Garrett.
Well, what's the name is still waiting?
Who?
Trey Hendrickson.
Bengals. Yeah, we spoke on that.
And along with that, the rookie Shamar Stewart said he not signing his contract with basically something going on with the language of the contract.
Yeah.
Where though he's not going to get a guarantee of some sort of whatever like that.
So that's a him and his agent thing. The agent gonna work that out.
You know what I mean? But it ain't look like because he ain't come to. He didn't come to mandatory training camp because of the contract.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He even mentioned in a sense of, the Bengals is worried about winning arguments than winning games.
But we all know that
he mentioned Trey.
Yeah, but Trey. But see, this is the thing about that. Normally, rookies don't do that. It's normally a player that's already established that's trying to get an extension, not a rookie coming out of college. Yeah. So maybe he was like, man, I think I'll get more NIL money than what y'all trying to give me in the pro. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
And it's something with the guarantee. You know what I mean? I think it's some language in the guarantee money as a rookie because he is first round. So they get a certain amount of paper. So
definitely
some clause in that guarantee is and that's him and his agent like. Nah,
do you remember which number he was drafted in the first round?
Because
that means a lot too.
Nah.
Which pick was he drafted?
I mean, it was the Bengals. So I don't know. They had to be in the top 10.
Top 20, you think?
Top 10, top 15, I believe.
Oh, okay.
If I'm not mistaken,
if that's what it is, then maybe he does have a legitimate reason to want that guarantee.
Yeah.
Because like basically, don't try to young boy me, don't try to shortchange me.
Yeah. And then they said he can. There's something about him being as though if he doesn't sign that contract, he can get redrafted in 2026.
Really? Very interesting.
So, people is getting smarter. They reading the contracts a little bit more thoroughly. That's what it's telling you. They doing their homework. These kids is not just jocks. These kids is smart and they know what their value is. I don't blame them because football. I love football. That's my first passion. It's violent. You're opposing your will. It's a lot of wear and tear physically, mentally. The teams. You make your money, but damn sure believe that the teams make their money as well too.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a partnership, but it is a business as well too. So you got to make sure your business is right because if you're looking to be in this thing longevity, because football usually people who play in the NFL does the max really is 4 years. You know what I mean? If you ain't one of them guys like a Michael Parsons or a motherfucking Myles Garrett and guys
Max
like
Crosby.
that who is superstars in their own right. You feel me? Some guys don't last, 10 years, 12 years. You know what I mean? 6 years. You got injuries and shit. Certain injuries will get you out of here. You know what I mean? You tear something, you know what I mean?
Achilles.
Look, I mean, you get an Alex Smith. I don't know how he came back. His shit was off the bone type shit.
Yeah,
you feel me? So he came back and played, but it was still like, don't hit him, y'all. You know what I mean? But you playing football, so you train to hit him. You know what I mean? So even then, you got to make sure you get paid, man, because it's for you. If you got building a family, you got other business ventures you trying to get into and things like that. Yeah, man. Put that in the clause too. You know what I mean? Shit like that. But shit, Terry.
Scary Terry.
He don't even got a extension yet. I know Adam Peterson them is working on it. I know they say they want him back and I don't think they bullshitting.
It's going to happen.
But this is a thing of now we gotta wait. How much continuity is going to be on the team because he missed. He didn't come to minicamp.
Right.
You know what I mean? He sat out there. He sat out the OTAs. It's not mandatory, so he
Right.
can sit out there. That wasn't a biggie. But when you guys going to, because we got money, you know what I mean? We got the cap and everything like that. So what is taking so long? So my thing is like, are y'all looking to get somebody before y'all give them the money to see how much left? You know what I mean? Certain shit like that. Like, or are we really making him priority before we get like a edge rusher or somebody like that? You know what I mean? There's a couple names floating around like Jalen Ramsey and
Yeah. But it's
Trey
always a
Henderson
wide
and all that.
receiver that's
You know?
going to fight. Look at last year around this time when you had my man Jamar Chase.
Yeah, he got his eventually.
And he bet on himself.
Right. Yeah, facts.
Yeah, you was really all up on him last year too. You was talking a whole lot of stuff, and me and Bill was like, "Yo, this Jamar Chase though."
Yeah.
No, he ain't in the category of CeeDee Lamb.
No, you crazy. Yeah.
And you did say that.
Yeah.
You did say that.
Yeah. And so right now, this is the year of contracts, as we see. There's guys waiting, man. Top guys too. Top guys. So it's gonna be interesting. Before I would like to see what's happening in the next few weeks coming because training camp is about to start.
Like 3 weeks, right?
Yeah. And then you got preseason right after that. So this shit gonna be rolling. You know what I mean?
Love this time of year, boy. That football coming.
So yeah, man. Hey, what's up with your man, CJ Gardner? Why he so salty, man?
Man, listen, man.
What's up with him, man?
This one thing about players.
He hurt like
man.
a motherfucker.
Yeah, but
he on the news talking about it. He with another team talking about y'all like,
but
yo, man, y'all broke my heart, man. Why y'all trade me? He talking about I had the most interceptions. I ain't get no Pro Bowlers. I ain't get no All Pro type shit. Like he
well, that ain't on the team. That's on the league. The league the one judged that.
That nigga mad at y'all for even he felt disrespected.
But you know one thing though,
he felt disrespected from y'all trade.
But this the thing. This the thing that I was talking to in the green room. I was talking to Will Mack. Shout out to Will Mack.
Shout out
I
to
said,
Matt.
listen, once y'all out that Eagles uniform, I don't care. I don't. I don't. Long as you ain't talking that smack wearing that green, I don't care, man. Like you did your job. You won a Super Bowl.
Yo.
Take that at face value and move on, man.
Yeah.
You're not the only player that's no longer with us that was with us.
Right.
So leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Yo, man, that's crazy. Nah, yeah, man.
You're acting like a chick.
This is
for real. You're acting like a diva now, and I was rocking with you.
Yeah,
but you're acting like a diva.
Yeah,
man. Come on, cut that out, man. You're supposed to be focused on what you can do, how you can blend in with your new team. What can you do to improve their defense?
Right.
Don't worry about what we doing
because you're supposed to be one of them.
Because you're an enemy right now.
You're supposed to be one of
them. You're an enemy right now. You're no longer with us, but you're not dead. But you're no longer with us.
Yo, I need to tell look out for the rookie we got, our corner, Trey Almost. I'm telling you, he about to have one of them type seasons. That's what I'm feeling. I'm looking at the training camp and all that. That's just a side joint. I had to bring that up because
okay.
Young boy about to be something special, y'all. Trey Almost corner. Watch this. I'm telling you, the boy is like, yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Just know that I said it right here. Episode 3 or 4. Episode 4. Season 2. Total Defined Entertainment. YouTube. You hear me? You know what I mean?
But you know what though, man? I just want to say something, just to bring up baseball real quick because that's what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even want to. We already done talked. Listen, man. I know you putting somebody in the blender.
Yeah.
But the blender going to get a little bit extra work today because
I'm
putting somebody. I ain't putting 2 people in the blender.
There we go.
This week
Who we got?
from my Philadelphia Phillies.
Oh.
Okay. Strong.
I already know.
Come on, dude. Come on. Like you're not and I told people and I got into arguments.
He backing you up.
Listen,
You ain't
and
showing
y'all,
the proof.
and I'm like, Yoda, I'm not really feeling the bull. Because what he does, he come in there, ain't no way in the world. I don't see pitchers give up a home run and then walk the next batter. I don't see that, man, often, man. Like, what did you, and I hit you when I say, yo, Bill, did you say it with the score? And then, if it wasn't for Brandon Marsh, we was going to lose that game. But this dude tries his best to make us lose. But
he got something going on with the batters.
His turnover mistake ratio is so high. It's a lot of games that we don't win because and then Romano, you too. You too. This is your opportunity.
I thought he was gonna be all right.
I thought so too, but of course we wrong. Yeah. But I do, and then they messed my man Mick Abel up too, because he gave up. He gave up 2 runs the other night, right? And it's crazy because those type games, when the pitching is doing well, the starting pitcher, y'all in the bullpen. How many times we talk about how many years this been going on with the bullpen, the relievers?
Right.
We keep getting these bums, man.
I was just saying that earlier this week, man, at the gig, man. I was like, and me and the guys was talking at the gig. My uncle's out there and saying the same shit. The bullpen,
it's really bull.
Yeah, bull is bullshit. Not even bullpen, it's bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, man? Like, come on, man. It's been going on too goddamn long.
Yo.
You know what I mean?
And the reason it ain't going on tonight, because we off. Now, this what I don't understand. I ain't going to be on this too long.
That's crazy.
All right, we won 2 out of 3 against the Cubs, right?
Yeah.
So why do we just lose to...
Oh, yeah, we was on a streak of losing.
Yeah, but we had won 9 in a row. Remember? Oh, what's the name? Messed that game to win the 10th game in a row. He messed that up.
Romano, yeah.
It's like when them two, like this the thing, and I don't like being negative, but
you in a blender.
When we have a close game, say like the pitcher, we go 6 3/4 innings, 7 innings. Just make that. I mean, we up 3-2, 3-1, 3-2. When they come in, I'm saying we lost. We ain't got enough runs. We ain't got enough runs. I already know. And it's like, oh man,
they're gonna throw some bullshit to make you be like, come on, man, why y'all even come out here on that, man? You know what I mean?
And then too,
they're gonna throw some bullshit.
The offense got to get better too. The offense got to get better. Ain't no way in the world. I watched the other night. I watched Bohm hit a double, right?
Oh no, they did it the other night though.
No, he hit a double. Then the pitcher threw a wild pitch. He had third. No outs. And we don't bring him in.
The other night, was it?
I can't keep up with how many nights, but go ahead.
I think it's the night before last. They did the offense. I didn't see the game because, like I said, we were just talking about them and how they need to have the offense and do some button, do some. I'm gonna hit on the right fielder, the left fielder this time. You hit, you know what I mean? Ain't no rhyme and reason because they just like to go for the home run. But I was told that they actually did exactly what we was wanting them to do. Now, if they can be consistent with doing that and see that, look, the shit fucking works. You know what I mean? Oh, matter of fact, that's the night that Marsh hit the walk-off.
Right.
That same night. You know what I mean? So,
but didn't I text you? I said this board just what's the name? Because we first of all, we weren't even supposed to go in extra innings.
Yeah. Because what do we win? 11? Where'd it go?
Yeah, because of them. Because of maximum. This one thing, me and you haven't talked about it in the green room, but this is something that I've been seeing. The Athletics got this blackboard, Denzel, something. Did you see that catch he caught? He jumped all the way up.
Okay.
Like he's an elite athlete.
Oh, I've been hearing the catch of the year, some shit like that. Like,
yo, he's been doing it like 2-3 weeks in a row, making catches that you don't see every day.
Oh shit, he on some Stretch Armstrong.
when we done, I'll show you the
Mr.
the joint.
Fantastic.
Yo, man,
He on that.
he's the only bright spot that they got over there in Oakland.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
They've been winning some games. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I've been putting a ticket on them too. Yeah,
Yeah, we did run through them though.
Yeah,
we ran through them.
Yeah, but
it's mainly the
long as we do what we supposed to, man. But I you know, I mean,
I ain't like us losing that series to Toronto though. I ain't like that at all. I ain't like that.
You know, it's. I mean, we was on like a 6-game, 7-game losing streak. You know what I mean? Before
we had the best record like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but now
I see the Detroit Tigers got 44 wins.
Yeah, we dropped the second in the East and fourth, I believe.
The Mets ahead of us again.
And yeah, by 4.5. So you know,
and you know who we got coming. Them damn Mets.
Oh yeah, and they always got. I mean, they got something on us too.
I don't know if you ever had a chance to go to a Phillies and Mets game, like to actually be there. It's hectic. It's hectic. It's almost like a rivalry, like the Eagles and the Cowboys, something like that. It's like I've been in there.
Yeah.
Dudes ready to rumble in the bathroom and all. Yo, I've been there, and this goes back to like 15 years ago, man. Like. Yeah. When I went, like, it's
ready to get busy.
Yeah, it's like
fuck that. We in there.
They don't like each other, man. And I love the Mets colors, but I wouldn't wear it. I can't wear it. Certain things I would not wear.
And that's one of them.
Exactly.
But hold on, man. I want to put somebody talking about New York. I want to put somebody in the blender. This is a great segue, Knox.
Yo.
This is a great segue.
Yo, and he texted me earlier.
I got some.
And I started I'm laughing. I said, because I know that he's going to be on one. You got the floor, man. Go ahead, man.
Since we're talking about New York, hey, man. New York, y'all fired Tiz and ain't had no real backup, no real plan? Why y'all asking for coaches who you know y'all ain't going to get?
Yeah, like J. Kidd.
That's for J. Kidd, Ime Udoka, Billy Donovan. We're gonna go there with you, Billy.
No, I ain't heard about Billy Donovan.
Yeah, Billy Donovan.
I heard Billy about Donovan, J. Kidd and Ime Udoka, but I ain't heard nothing about no Billy Donovan.
Billy Donovan with the day. So it was somebody else. Who else was it?
I heard Mike Malone. I heard him too.
I ain't had nobody that was available. All I heard was people that was unavailable. Next, I'm put y'all the whole organization in the fucking blender. Because if you're gonna do a motherfucking termination like that and not have no backup plan for it to happen, y'all it sounded like y'all niggas was just mad because y'all lost and said fucking fire.
They went off emotion.
What the fuck is going on, man? Like y'all have nobody? All these coaches that is available, y'all going after guys that y'all know. Houston blocked that. They denied that. Come on, man. Y'all stupid. Jason Kidd? Dallas? Nah. I'm surprised, motherfucking Bulls. The Bulls, Billy Donovan got something on the Bulls owner. Because it ain't no way that he still got a job and he barely scratching playoff.
But
he doing play-in.
They let the players go, though. You know what I mean?
Nah, man. The product been... He been coaching in Chicago for at least 5. So the product is not good. He got something on them guys.
That's why he has a leeway.
You know what I mean? Because it's man, I don't know. But look, the Knicks, y'all motherfuckers is in the blender. I don't believe y'all.
Boy, I know you ain't finished slicing and dicing them up.
I mean, no, man, the blender's still on, man. I'm gonna leave that spinning on them, man, because right now, man, it's more like this, right? You got the Mike Malones. They wanted Dan Snyder from Quentin Snyder from Cleveland. Not Cleveland.
Atlanta.
There you go.
Because he's Coach Utah.
Yeah. Right? So they block. Nah, get out of here.
He's a hockey coach too. He don't like a basketball coach. He's like a hockey coach.
But if you got guys available, coaches available, who don't have a job no more, right?
But say a name. Say a name. You know who you really want to come at.
I mean,
Leon. He the
Man,
one. He the
Leon-
one calling the string. Pulling the strings.
I don't even know if Leon did that for real.
You think James Dolan?
Because Leon and Tibbs is cool. I think the pressure was on Leon to do something, but I don't think he was like, "Yo, I don't want to." Come on,
So
man.
you think it's like a Nico Harris situation?
The motherfucking Knicks? Look, man, the Knicks. Sorry, y'all. The Knicks didn't. The Knicks hasn't been in the Eastern Conference Finals in 20 years. You know what I mean?
Years, yeah.
So it don't make any sense for them now. You know, I don't put Tibbs in the blender at least 3 or 4 times during our podcast and we in the kitchen.
Yeah.
He deserved it, and we know why. But if you don't have a plan or have coaches lined up, who is available? I'm trying to think of why y'all going after guys or requesting guys to talk to that you know you're not going to get. So I'm like, okay, is this a Jedi mind trick type shit going on? Like, are they trying to outsmart the media?
I can't call
to say, okay, we just putting this out here just to be putting it out here, but in the back end, we got some guys lined up that we interviewed. Because you still got Mike Brown, right? He available.
Ain't nobody gonna do
They even talked about Jeff Van Gundy coming back. Who
Jeff
knows?
Van Gundy gonna stay on the analyst, man.
No, he's not analyst.
It's less stressful.
No, he's not analyst. He's the assistant coach for the Clippers with
Oh, that's right. He is on the staff.
Ty Lue, because remember he won a ring with us last year.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? So that's where we at right now with it. So like Leon, I don't really know what the deal is, but you got what's the kid from Memphis? He got fired.
Taylor Jenkins.
Mm-hmm. You got him. He's available. You got Boone.
But they ain't talking to him though.
You got Budenholzer. You got Monty Williams. You got Lord Pierce. He might be available. Sam Cassell. I mean, you got so many guys that's available that you could be like, all right, I want to line up with these guys right here.
I heard that they tried. I heard try to get at Chauncey Billups too, and they blocked that too.
It's not available, man. These motherfuckers going after niggas who is unavailable.
And he just got an extension with Portland anyway.
Shit is crazy to me. Yeah.
And it's funny. That's what I'm wearing tonight. It's
crazy, man. But look, man, New York Knicks, you guys is in the blender. For real.
Just to give y'all quick update on the hockey score. Edmonton is up 4-3.
Oh.
In the third period with 2 minutes and 26 seconds to go. So if Edmonton wins tonight, it'll be tied 2-2. 2 games to 2. So we'll see if Florida can tie it up.
They said they is not going out without a fight.
I mean, after losing 6-1, you better come back strong.
Yeah, man. So look, man, you still got the moving to the next draw. We got the Elon Musk and Donald Trump situation.
What you think about that, man?
I mean,
I'm
Elon,
just laughing.
Elon had just tweeted and said that he ain't mean all the things he said.
Really?
Yeah. But he said he think he went too far, some shit like that. But that sound like that's some bitch ass shit that's going on. Motherfucking mad, and now he's saying, yeah, he in the Epstein files too. Like, damn, that's how you play it? Like.
No, but that just tell you the type of person you dealing with Trump. Like, we thought he just had that energy for us. He got it for this boy. We do it with just the poor people.
No,
right?
It's everybody. He has no pick.
He has no exactly.
You know what I mean?
And you were talking about nobody likes you anyway. That's what Donald Trump said. But you that was your man though.
Yeah, man. They was stepbrothers. Will
hey man.
Yeah, they was them.
They was like Danny DeVito, Arnold Schwarzenegger. They was twins.
On that type time. You feel me? The motherfuckers, but yeah, that's a funny joint to see, man. I just read it and laugh. These motherfuckers just putting their business, more of Elon than Trump but just he walked off and said and said, "I'm gonna take my ball with me. Fuck y'all."
Since I
You know what I
can't
mean?
play,
You know,
since I can't get no run, I'm taking my ball.
You know what I mean?
And Trump ready to
It's like,
Brody
fuck y'all.
for the ball.
Yeah, like fuck
Like,
y'all.
I don't care how much money you make. You know you a sucker. You know what I mean?
Like, come on, man, bring the ball back, man. Stop bitching. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He on that. But yeah, man, that's funny, man. All crazy. Hey, I do want to say,
Number 21.
we want to give a rest in peace to Ananda Lewis.
Mhm.
Died of breast cancer. We want to
At the age of
send
52.
our
Yeah.
condolences out to the family and the friends who known her. I know
Yeah.
she was one of the reporters hosts on Teen Summit
Mhm.
back on the BET days, early like 90s, you know what I mean? Back then, yeah,
MTV. Yeah.
MTV, you know what I mean? Yeah, just rest in peace, man. This is battling breast cancer, and I just want to
God rest her soul, man.
give my prayers out to anyone who is still battling breast cancer, and I know y'all gonna pull through.
I mean, keep y'all in our prayers, man.
Definitely. You know? But look, man, my name is Al Bills. I'm 1/4 of Putting Work Entertainment. You know what I mean? Hold on, we just got something coming out. Okay, this just hit my joint to say happy birthday to Sean Shanice Robinson, who turned 45 Wednesday. Um, shout out and happy birthday to Roger, Big Rod Spencer, who turned 63 today. Oh damn, happy birthday. You know what I mean? And to everybody else, you know what I mean? If you want to shout out, you know what I mean, or anything like that, you can DM the We in the Kitchen IG, you know what I mean? Put that in there and we'll do the shout out. You feel what I'm saying? Again,
Right.
shout out to Sean Shanice Robinson, who turned 45 Wednesday. And shout out to Raj, Big Raj, who turned 63 today. You know what I mean?
And I just
Shout out
want to
to
add something real quick. I just want to give a happy 25th anniversary to my mom and my step pop Rob. They
Hey,
celebrated that June the 9th.
happy Annie.
And I want to get another 10-year anniversary to my future mother-in-law, Sula, and Toby, my man Toaster. Y'all mean they celebrated 10 years June the 5th.
Hey.
You know what I mean? So I just want to give y'all a shout out, man. Marriage is a beautiful thing, man, especially when it works.
Yeah.
When it's working, man.
Yeah. That's a fact. Yo, man. You just want to say, man, shout out, man. This your boy Bills.
And your boy Knox.
And we in the kitchen. We want you to go to Total Define Entertainment YouTube channel. We want you to subscribe, like, share, comment.
And don't forget to hit that notification bell.
Bling, bling. We in the building, man. You know what it is.
We in the kitchen. Y'all see it.
Huh? Oh, get the...
Y'all ain't hammer.